Hello everybody and welcome to this stream. And where are you? There you are. So today I'm playing more Skyrim. I'm actually gonna continue the main storyline because yeah, those gemstones you have to collect like 40 or something from, that was not worth the effort. Like, at all.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss. If I wanted to hear a tall tale, I'd read a children's story. Get
Like,
some
because
better
everything you get
stories,
from it
friend.
is like a magical ability, which I don't even think it gave me. Oh, there it is. No, it isn't. It's also something fun. I think something broke because Fortified Barter is for the Thieves Guild hood. So is the Adept hood, but I think. But I'm wearing the Adept hood, so it just
So, Thren, you were abandoned.
stacks
This better be important.
abilities.
I'm quite busy. So, is it true bandits get, real friendly with
But yeah, you get that damn thing there, and then
Yeah?
you're supposed to get like a magical ability, which I just didn't get. That like ups your chance finding of like finding gemstones in chests. Which is kind of stupid that didn't work. So I'm now just gonna continue the main storyline. Onwards to Whiterun. Because I need to convince a Jarl that we should use his house to capture and lock up a dragon.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages and barrier equipped. No good with that.
Oh, don't worry. Like, that's a problem I'm not gonna be dealing with. From this point on, I have no idea anymore what's gonna happen.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Ah, I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. According to legend, although Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King, they say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep? There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a...
You're shitting me. Oh yeah, that's the 3 I restored. Okay, so I now have to go to High Hrothgar. I think I'll first just go by my favorite trader. First go by Bellator, because I believe I've got some stuff to sell. Oh, wait. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to assassinate me for the fact that I changed his business ledger.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Okay, let's see what he's got, what I can use.
topics. I think that's about as much as I can drain him. Okay, onwards to High Hrothgar. Right, this is getting annoying and complicated in the quest. I have no idea why, but it's just pointing me towards a wall.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved them.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. Even the Greybeards must bend to... So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Okay.
Wind, guide you.
This now means I have to go to both parties and tell them, listen, you've been messing up greatly, so the Greybeards wish to talk to you. That's gonna be a very nice conversation.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
Yeah.
Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. I'm always... Seems we're all... So long, you think... Speak with Garmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So... That's great. Okay. I've been trying to just sit up straight in a correct posture. It hurts.
You did this city a great service.
I've gotten to the point where sitting up straight in a chair actually hurts. Wow.
I can.
Might be a good thing that I bought like a book with like yoga exercises to strengthen your back.
So exciting when new folk
Now I need to go to Dahlia's.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway?
Oh, can you all shut your yapping? My only business there was to make sure I got like one of the gemstones. Dahlia's, get your ass over here.
Been up to the Blue Palace.
I remember you. You were at Helgen's. Speak to Legate Ricca. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor... They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Has he? I suppose... He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
Ulfric's planning an
For
attack
all
on
the good
Whiterun.
it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf.
Poor y'all Balgruuf and Whiterun. They're like smack in the center of everything, and they're currently still remaining neutral.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. Can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
So something I'm not wondering. Did I just absorb a dragon soul? Like... I just walked in and like, I got a dragon soul. I'm wondering, can I see the end credits before the end of the stream?
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes, yes. But regret, take your seat at the council table.
So,
and let us see
Arngeir,
what
is it?
wisdom we can find among
You know why we're
warriors
here.
of Skyrim.
Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Okay, so this is just gonna be politics.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomatic
Here,
as
here.
usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
The problem is, I wish I now had like an option that was like specific to like my character's race, because I'm playing as a high elf.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Oh, for F's sake. What's the best way to get through this damn thing? Yeah, what's the best outcome and how do I get there? Okay.
Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory.
I'm doing this via a
Thalmor
guide.
will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. we would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
Trade Markarth for
You're
Riften.
lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Okay, so the first step is to trade
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius.
Markarth for Riften.
This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar and do your best to begin the process
I'm going
of
for the
achieving a
neutral
lasting
outcome.
peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
You need to trade Markarth for Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name.
Tullius
But
will
it
make a
seems you
secondary
intend to
demand say
favor
yes
Ulfric.
if he mentions compensation.
I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Come on.
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Let's see. If you say yes, if you mentions compensation.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my
I'm
men
afraid
will
there's a
help you
problem.
spring this
A
trap.
serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that it's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade. I anticipated the problem while you were arranging this meeting. An unguessed trove of lost lore. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites. Don't you see? By calling the dragon with the voice, he's not compelled to, but your voice in particular is like, I think it's very likely that he will... Indeed. I'm no master of the voice. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that
Nope, I haven't. I am gonna do that skip by the end. I know of that one skip that allows you to just skip an entire boss battle with like 2 dragons and a dragon priest. I am gonna be performing that one because I think I remember how it goes. It's just run past and jump into the portal, right? And I know of that one puzzle that can be skipped by using Whirlwind Sprint. So... Ready to do something stupid?
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just as I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Ah. This is gonna be...
That you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
This is gonna be a fun project.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Oh wow, it genuinely has like a full-on trap up there for like a dragon.
What?
You have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
I gave it a yell.
Hear that?
Yeah, okay, so sacrifices must be made.
Here I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here for a second. lovely.
I think it's holding.
Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Yeah, of course.
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will Croesus. There only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
No one can doubt that you truly are Dragonborn. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my...
Something to tell the I can't believe... You sure about that? You want to... Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Dragons such as yourself.
Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. It's all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Asnu, Dini Dain Ruthi Aswan. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Zukbrit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubo Kotins Dinselok.
I don't think there's that much game left anymore.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh crap, it's daytime. That's a dragon. You know what? I have a second strategy. Oh, come on, let me just go over that. That's still dragons being obnoxious. Can you two fuck off? That works too. Just go past it. There we go. Being indoors is much better for my character. I mean, vampirism and everything. They're not very smart. I think I gave him too much credit. Like, far too much credit. Oh good, these are the weak ones. I can actually like one shot. Okay, so we have whale, snake, bird, snake? Wait, huh? I think I'm short one of these. You're pointing towards that one. Now I have Snake pointing towards that one. Okay, so that was indeed the secret. That has to point to something. This is probably a dead end. Doesn't matter. There we go. Is this the puzzle I can fix by just running across it? I actually need to heal. Potion. Come on, guys. I know you two have no clue where I'm at. There we go. Go. Oh great, we're now going to spider tunnels. Is this literally? The only enemy in this room? No, there's two of them. Oh, that's a regular Draugr. The one-shots. I believe this is the one you can skip with whirlwind sprint. I believe that was this one. Yeah, I'm definitely certain that it was this one.
Gould? Now!
Yep. That was this one. I'm still not certain if this was something they did deliberately or if they just discovered it works. I'm still not certain if the devs put this one in deliberately, but doesn't matter. It works. You can use it to just skip a puzzle. Oh wow, that pissed off 3 people in one go. How far is my archery actually getting along? Or I can just go ahead and skip the Draugr entirely. That worked. Let me guess, if you set off this thing, then it will catch fire, right? There we go. So many traps that don't go off because my character doesn't trigger traps. Okay. I was actually almost worried. Is that a skeever, a moth, and then a dragon? Oh, crap. The mod was already in place. Okay, what does this one do? Oh yeah, it's one of those. Ah, a supply room. Like, the game is just like, oh wait, you might need all of this. You are shitting me! I went one over or something. Alright, do we have anything in here that hasn't been checked yet? No, I don't. Other quest items. Okay, let's go. Okay. So, if you're not fast enough there, the priest will close the portal and therefore will force you into a fight with like a dragon priest, multiple draugr, and like 2 dragons. But if you're fast enough, like I just did just now, You can just run by the fucker. Oh, this is pretty.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. I do. Alduin, his hunger. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on? I saw it fair when first I trod this long-sought path. Shore's Hall. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly before... This encompassing fog once more snares me in the world.
No?
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost.
Look!
Know the way. I'm weary and lost.
Look!
Oh yeah, with you I'm gonna have a problem.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A wanderer here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to a fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
Oh! I have two options. By right of birth, I am Dragonborn, or by right of blood, I listen for the Night Mother. Wait, what? I did not know that performing that quest line gives you two options. Let me Google this one. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, actually.
None may pass this. By what right do you request entry?
Am I gonna go by birthright or by blood?
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonland. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Yeah, Plot and Beington, I have a stealth build, so I'm gonna stay behind and chuck some potions. Oh wow, that was enough.
You fought well. You find it. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you and your heir.
So you can enter via right of birth by being Dragonborn, or right of blood by being the listener. I have a suspicion I'm gonna be needing. It comes out to the shouts. No, not Gold Dragon. I might need Dragon Rent.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Hail, comrade. Shall we by clash of steeds?
You three.
Let us forget.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal.
Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
The endless wait gives way to battle.
Council take before battle is
For 100
blinding.
lifetimes, my heart has
Alduin's
burned
mist is
for
more
revenge on Alduin
Its
too
shadow.
long.
Blue is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldius wisdom.
Yeah, I first have to do clear
The
stuff.
World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black wing foe. My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom,
I think this might be the final battle. I still have like an entire DLC to do.
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
No?
Alduin, we will challenge you.
Again!
No?
does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shor's realm and redeem it for eternity!
No?
Yes.
Endless wait gives way to battle. Alduin's doom is dead for ours.
Stand together and we shall defeat him!
Stand fast. The fell worm's death is ours at last. The light returns.
Down with you, damn worm!
Dragon Rend ain't working. Oh, that's annoying.
Dragon Red brothers, bring him to shore for you.
Did I get him? Yes. Oh wait, perhaps this is a good moment to like get out the strong arrows. 14, 16, 18, 12, 18 it is then. Where are you, you miserable creature? Oh. Like, on occasion, something happens in this fight that just drains your HP out of the sudden. Okay, I got him to the point where he basically doesn't fly away anymore. Oh, crap. Yeah, I play a vampire, so whenever he uses flame breath, I'm just in trouble. Got him.
They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
That's that quest, I think. I believe that's also like everything you can do here.
When you're ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so. and I will send you back.
Yep.
Return now to Nurgle, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Zerot Fur Kanaran.
I think I might be the Queen of Dragons now.
Vakin Los Oktavakri.
Something tells me the dragons weren't particularly happy with him anyway. Are you Fatanax?
So, it is done. Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ukhma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, Solos Midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many age. Many of the Dovahkiin are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasten, brightness of my But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Uza Wundana wa Wuthgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Paarthurnax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
This feels weird. Oh, you.
Dremyolok, greetings. The Blades are wise not to trust me. On Dov Walan Farel, I can be trusted. I know this, but I have overcome my nature. No day goes by where I am not. What is better, to be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? I have taught the way of the voice but no, Dovahkiin. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. Knowing a word of power is to contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force. Think of the way that is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have ponder the meaning of spirit. That is fine. Let that which calls to you, Dovahkiin. In your tongue, the word that is. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. Fus, Faim.
I think I just got more powerful shells. So the question is, what am I gonna do now? I think I'm gonna leave this for next stream. Next stream, I'll be hunting down the false Dragonborn Mirak. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave it at this one. Yeah. I beat the main game. For now, that's plenty. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!